I never thought I'd be the person to blow up my own career. But when my boss started spewing blatant lies in front of the entire executive board, something in me snapped. It was a Tuesday morning, the air in the boardroom thick with artificial corporate cheer and the smell of stale coffee. We were presenting Project Chimera, a massive undertaking that had consumed our lives for months. My boss, Mr. Harrison, was a smooth operator, all smiles, expensive suits, and a knack for taking credit while deftly assigning blame. I'd seen it countless times, but this time, it was different. This time, his lies jeopardized the entire project, and potentially our jobs. My team had been working on the Alpha module integration, a notoriously complex piece of the project. I'd personally spent nights debugging, pulling my hair out over lines of code and data pipelines that simply refused to connect. We were behind schedule, struggling with critical stability issues, and had documented every single hiccup and workaround in excruciating detail. Mr. Harrison knew this. He'd been in the daily stand-ups, seen the GRA tickets, received my frantic late-night emails. But there he was, standing tall before the CEO, the head of development, and a dozen other high-ranking execs, pointing at a pristine slide that boldly declared, "Alpha module integration seamlessly completed ahead of schedule." He was beaming, describing his visionary leadership that had streamlined the process. My blood ran cold. He was selling a fantasy, a dangerous delusion that would bite us all in the backside when the module inevitably failed in real-world testing. My hands were actually shaking under the table. My teammates, I could tell from their rigid postures and averted gazes, felt it too. The lie was so audacious, so utterly fabricated, it felt like a physical blow. Part of me screamed, "Keep quiet, keep your head down, don't rock the boat." This was Mr. Harrison's show, and interrupting him in front of the CEO was career suicide. But another part, a much louder, angrier part, kept replaying the sleepless nights, the dedication of my team, the sheer dishonesty of it all. He was wrapping up that section, about to move on, when I heard my own voice, clear, steady, and utterly unexpected. "Excuse me, Mr. Harrison." Every single head in the room swiveled. Mr. Harrison froze, his smile dissolving into a look of barely concealed fury. "Yes, my name?" he said, his tone dripping with menace. "I just wanted to clarify something about the Alpha module integration," I continued, my heart pounding like a drum, but my voice remained calm. "While the preliminary framework is in place, the integration is far from seamless. We're still facing critical stability issues, specifically with the data sync between components beta and gamma. As per JIRA ticket number 4578, we've had to implement several temporary workarounds, and the final completion date has been pushed back by 3 weeks, as detailed in my email update from Monday evening." The silence that followed was deafening. You could feel the air being sucked out of the room. Mr. Harrison's face had gone from crimson to a sickly pale. He opened his mouth, then closed it. The CEO, a sharp woman named Ms. Davies, narrowed her eyes. "Is that true, Mr. Harrison?" she asked, her voice quiet but laced with steel. He stammered, tried to bluster, to dismiss it as a minor technicality. But I had rattled off specific, verifiable details. The other execs were looking at their own devices, presumably pulling up JIRA or their emails. The lie had been exposed, not with drama but with cold, hard facts. The meeting ended abruptly after that. I thought I was certainly fired, but later that day I was called into Ms. Davies' office. She didn't scold me. Instead, she thanked me for my honesty and integrity. Mr. Harrison was quietly removed from Project Chimera the following week. And then, completely from the company a month later. The project was salvaged, and my team was finally given the resources and realistic timelines we needed. It was terrifying, speaking up like that. Absolutely terrifying. But sometimes, holding on to your integrity is more important than holding on to a job, especially when that job demands you be complicit in a lie. And in this case, it turned out I could do both.